Guys, I'm here at the North Texas Comic Book Show, and it is my pleasure to introduce Miss Gigi Edgley. I'm sorry, I'm tripping over my words. How are you today, ma'am?
I'm fantastic.
It's a pleasure
nice
to
meet you.
So, what do you think of the show so far?
It's been a fantastic show. Chris has been more than a delight to work with. I actually called him up, contacted him myself, and said I'm in town, or I'm in LA, and I would love to come and be part of your extraordinary convention. And he opened up the double doors for me and allowed me to come in a moment's notice. So I really, really appreciate that.
Chris keeps getting a lot of compliments from everybody.
He's phenomenal. He's phenomenal. He's a
right.
terrible driver. He almost killed me at least 3 times. But,
Dude.
win some, you lose some. Just kidding, Chris.
No. Chris is a great guy, and this is also one of those smaller conventions. It's held a number of times a year, so we kind of like get a little bit here, a little bit there. It just kind of works.
Yeah, it all works beautifully, and I love conventions of all shapes and sizes. I really appreciate the smaller conventions as well, or the group ones, because you meet them at the beginning of their journey, and everyone's still super, super excited and super enthusiastic, and it's great for me because there's been many conventions that I've watched grow throughout the years as well, which is, it's just as rewarding for me to go into, conventions that are in their early days and have the opportunity to meet people and really properly converse with people, because then you get the other ones on the ridiculously huge ones, which are great in their own right, but it's a totally different kettle of fish. So I adore being part of the convention circuit, no matter what size, shape, area, planet.
I gotta say, everyone was a little surprised when you came out and participated in the cosplay competition, which you were really into. I was happy to do that with you, but you were all in people's costumes. Like, how did you do this? How long did that take? You're very interested. Is that more coming from working with the Creature Workshop? And
I'm just a very curious cat. I think I really like to know how things are put together and how long it takes people to make these unbelievable creations. It was such a blessing for me to work with Jim Henson's Creature Shop Challenge, because I'm all about that. I'm so obsessed and mesmerised by the world of Henson and how it's all put together and what makes the creatures tick. And I even though I've worked extensively with animatronics and puppets throughout my career, it still fascinates me how they go from bits and pieces to this creature that lives and breathes before you and that takes us on a magical journey.
Yeah, because you were on that science fiction show of some sort.
Farscape,
yes. And you got it. How has it been for meeting fans from that today?
Amazing. It's so refreshing because there's this huge new wave of fans as well. We've got the loyal scapers that have been from many, many moons ago, and they've been playing it on Netflix and Pivot. So there's this whole new wave of scapers that are infiltrating, which I adore. And it's
Everyone
just...
loved your characters.
Thank you. Oh, it's just such a blessing to, play such an amazing role. There's nothing to define what an alien is, so I literally just did whatever my heart desired and no one stopped me, so I just kept going.
Well, please keep going. I want you to keep going.
Thank you. I want to let you know too, I've got a website which is gigiedgley.com, and I do a lot of signings and I go to lots of different shows, and I've got 2 projects at the moment that a hashtag, which is a Kickstarter that we raised over $44,000 for. We've got all the details on there. It's gigiedgley.com, which is my name, and it's got a link to my Facebook and my Twitter, and you can find out about hashtag. And then I've also been talking to 2 different Star Trek entities.
Really?
One is Star Trek Continues, which is the beautiful Vic Mignogna's
Very
project.
popular series.
Yeah, so I might be having a little bit of joining forces with those guys. Who knows? We're in talks at the moment, so we'll see where that leads us. And also I've been working with Jimmy Diggs, who's a freelance writer for Star Trek, and he wants to animate Garrett Wong, Vernon Wells, Mira Furlan, Tim Russ and myself in a motion capture animated Star Trek series. and that's a Kickstarter that we should be doing. Sorry, pardon me, it's an Indiegogo that we're going to commence in October. So we're just all making a big plan for that at the moment. So I'll put all that information up on my website and my Facebook and Twitter.
That's down at the bottom of the screen. Everybody can see that right there.
Of course, there it is.
GigiEdgley.com to see all the details. And of course, if we'll see you in things like this, we'll just, all of our little nerd hearts will just go, there she is.
Yay! Thank you, I appreciate it.
Thank you so much for talking.
No worries, nice to meet you.